embarrassing moment that haunted me for years, and everyone saw it. The spotlight blinded me when the screen in the hall showed, enlarged to cruelty, my middle school fall in slow motion. Scraped knees, skirt caught, microphone rolling to the edge of the stage. At my parents' wedding anniversary, someone decided to project it right as I was called up to give a toast. The chorus of laughter from back then hit me again, like a blow, and I thought the floor was tilting all over. I looked for Valerio by the sound console. My younger sister smiled with a precision I'd known since childhood. My mother brushed my shoulder and told me to take it with humor so no one would get hurt. That was always her language, turning what hurts into a lesson as long as she controlled it. My father clenched his jaw around his glass, the gesture he uses to approve without speaking. I understood this wasn't an accident. It was a family ritual brought into public view. The first time had been at the school festival. The floor was wet, I was supposed to close with a speech, and I slipped like a beginner. My mother declared the video a cure for my arrogance. She canceled my theater audition, spoke to the principal to withdraw me from the oratory contest, and replayed the video at home for weeks as a teaching tool. She said humiliation teaches that Valeria was more reasonable, that families stay in order through sacrifice. I learned to walk quietly so no one would accuse me of seeking attention. I thought the file had died with the years, but in my house, nothing is erased if it can still serve to keep order. I confirmed it when the pale DJ told me the clip came from my father's email. The explanation was familiar, too. Resilience, a word that in our house means silence. I was wearing the same blue skirt because my mother had laid it on my bed that afternoon. Valeria had texted me that morning, "Tonight is your big night." When I saw her beside the console, I understood the shine in her eyes. I tore my prepared speech into 4 pieces, the one meant to celebrate their exemplary marriage, and walked toward the booth as if inside a recurring dream. My father turned off the projection before I arrived, thinking he was protecting me, but that's not something you can switch off. In the bathroom, my Aunt Marta confirmed what I already suspected. My mother had shown the video to the scholarship committee when I applied for journalism to underline my impulsivity, and Valeria had sent it to HR when we both applied for the same job. What we had called a coincidence had signatures and recipients. I returned to the hall with a steady pulse. The cake was untouched, the music paused, the air thick. I took the microphone without asking. No jokes. I gave dates, names, and email subjects. Decisions that had turned my humiliation into currency to buy peace and prestige. I didn't raise my voice. The room rose. My mother didn't interrupt. When she can't direct, she paralyzes. Valeria set her glass down and met my eyes without a mask. I went to the booth, copied the file to my phone, and watched it one last time. Suddenly, I stopped seeing myself. I was a tool others used to hold the spotlight. I deleted it, asked the DJ to erase the backups, and changed the playlist. I took off the blue skirt, pulled the emergency pants from my bag, and stepped onto the dance floor. I didn't dance for the crowd. I danced a simple rhythm to an old song that used to play when my grandmother was alive, a clean memory. When the music ended, I called a cab. I crossed the hall with the folded skirt under my arm. No one stopped me. Outside smelled of mashed water and a storm that never came. I got in, gave my address, and realized the embarrassing moment still existed somewhere in a hard drive and memories, but it no longer served anyone else. My skin felt light, as if I'd returned something stolen to where it truly belonged.